Bill Shorten's told the Labor Party's most powerful forum his federal team is ready to take office after almost 6 years of trying. In a no-frills address to its national conference, the ALP leader has laid out a policy manifesto covering everything from education to climate change and housing. But Mr Shorten's plans for a safe and conflict-free gathering went awry from the outset when protesters silenced his speech for several minutes. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
I'm here to outline Labor's plan to bring the fair go back into the heart of our nation.
Their Prime Minister in waiting would have to wait.
We'll make him the next Prime Minister of Australia. Let's hear... Yeah, OK, you can clap that. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next Prime Minister of Australia, Bill Shorten.
Waiting for his exalted arrival, waiting on his every word, until finally...
All right.
Have to stop the Adani coal mine.
Thanks for making that statement. Do I get to keep the flag?
You can keep the flag.
Thank you, mate.
If you like.
Thank you.
Absolutely, of course. No.
An anti-mining underminer bored a tunnel of opportunity for others to run through.
OK, we'll call for the escort.
It's time, screamed the T-shirt.
I've got to wait a couple of more minutes, well, I just will.
And for minutes, actions spoke louder than words, until one by one, the fighters for freedom were removed.
We will not be deterred because our eyes are on the prize of a better and fairer Australia.
Here, here.
The prize is the power of high office, and the fair go, the catch cry for the conference's attentive but subdued 400 delegates.
We are united, we are determined, and we are ready.
Stability and predictability stood for more than new promises. There's an environmental protection agency on offer, penalties for employers who don't make good on their superannuation payments, and $6 billion over a decade to subsidise rents in 250,000 new homes.
A family paying the national rental average would save up to $92 a week every week of the year.
Everything you get with Bill Shorten comes with higher taxes.
It'll be paid for because we've made tough decisions elsewhere in the budget.
This three-yearly conference is designed to avoid conflict where possible and to ignore it completely when it's not. Leaving all attention on the platform, being readied for a party of patience.
Ready to serve, ready to lead, ready to deliver a fair go for Australia. Thank you.
After 5.5 years, Bill Shorten's never been more prepared for his second crack at a Prime Ministership. On current indications, all that stands between him and that goal are 5 months, the minimum 7 seats Labor needs to win, and a government prepared to wage a ferocious campaign to save its own political hide. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Adelaide.
Political editor Andrew Probyn is at the ALP National Conference in Adelaide. Andrew, what's the significance of today for the broader political contest?
Well, Jess, the significance of today is that the federal election campaign has effectively started. The central message from Bill Shorten, his key message, was that Labor is ready for government. Now, there was barely a mention in his speech about the coalition. It was all about what Labor could bring to government, but Labor knows that the next contest is its to lose. So a lot of those prickly issues it doesn't want to see on the floor of conference. We can expect that asylum seeker policy, IR, environment, these contentious areas of policy will be sorted out behind closed doors. There will be no retreat on Labor support, for example, for offshore processing or turnbacks, and some of the union's more radical demands on IR will not be heeded.
And Andrew, the government's mid-year budget update is due tomorrow. Do you have any insight as to what the Treasurer will announce?
Yes, we do. So we know that Treasurer Josh Frydenberg will try and use MyEFO tomorrow to try and steal some of Labor's limelight. He'll announce an earlier return to surplus. There'll be extra money for the finance and competition watchdogs, but the ABC can reveal too that there'll be $500 million extra in aged care funding, principally for 10,000 new home care packages. Now, there is a big shortfall in aged care packages, and this will be contested hotly in the lead up to next year's federal election, as much as the economy. And today we heard from Shadow Treasurer Chris Bowen on the sidelines of the ALP National Conference, saying that Labor's budget surpluses will be bigger than the coalition. So everything, it seems, Jess, is in contest.
Political editor Andrew Probyn, thank you.